Hi everyone, happy to be with you once again. And today we came to Snowdon in the UK along with Ravi Anna. And the idea is to today I thought of asking him to share about his vegan experience because he's a vegan since 2012 if I am not wrong. And yeah, please, it would be nice to understand how you had this idea of becoming a vegan and what made you know to take this decision. Yeah, tell me a little bit of your life journey, bit of introduction of yourself. Who you are, yeah, please.
Thank you, Arpita. Thank you for having me here in a beautiful, serene location in Snowdonia. And what a wonderful time to, have this interaction. Thank you for having me. Um, I became vegan, as you said, in 2012.
Yeah.
So I would give the credit to one of the couple in the US.
Okay.
So they introduced to me this concept of vegan.
Wow.
So they are like her name is Lakshmi Purna.
Okay.
So she introduced, and they used to follow a master, and even they are following now, called Supreme Master Chinghai.
Okay.
So I am already into meditation. Then I came into meditation in 2007.
Oh wow.
Since then, I became vegetarian.
Mm.
I used to be a ferocious meat eater. I used to eat every day,
Okay.
every day. So, and as I said, multiple occasions I've shared my experience on meditation. So before meditation, my life was different. So after coming into meditation, I became more compassionate. Even though I was ferocious meat eater,
Okay.
I just on one day I completely stopped eating meat eating, and then I was a vegetarian from 2007 till 2012
Okay.
because of this friend in the US.
Yeah.
She said about this Supreme Master Chinghai.
Yeah.
She is a spiritual enlightened master.
Yeah.
They give initiation to their meditation technique
Okay.
only if you are a vegan,
Wow.
strict vegan for 3 months.
I need to know her then.
Yeah. So her name is Supreme Master Chinghai.
Okay.
So many people around the world
Mm.
they follow, and they are very strict in terms of practicing meditation and in terms of eating vegan food. Um, she's quite vocal about the difference between vegetarian and vegan. So that's when I got, and also I watched a video in YouTube
Yeah.
called "Meet Your Meat."
Okay.
There, they not only shared about eating meat,
Yeah.
but also the cruelty that is involved in dairy industry. So how it is contributing to the global warming, how it is contributing to the meat eating.
Okay.
So that's when I realized, okay, let me stop eating meat,
Yeah.
any kind of meat, and also any kind of
Dairy.
dairy. Anyway, I've stopped eating meat in 2007 itself when I started my meditation. But this was a wonderful decision that I have taken in 2012.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and thanks to that friend and also Supreme Master Tinghai, and also obviously Patriji, because if he was not there, I wouldn't have come into meditation. I wouldn't have developed this open-mindedness. And also to gratitude to my wife, Pranahita.
Of course, from whom you learned this meditation.
Meditation, yeah.
Anapanasati.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since 2012, you've been practicing Anapanasati. 2007, you've been practicing Anapanasati.
Yeah.
Meditation technique.
Yeah.
Which made you to become vegetarian.
Yeah.
And then in 2012, after meeting this wonderful couple from the US, Chinmai,
Supreme Master Chinghai. Yeah, she's the enlightened master. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to now know this particular meditation technique now because
Yeah.
I do Anapanasati, as you know,
Yeah.
since maybe last 3 years.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, even with this technique, now I became a vegan. But yeah, maybe, as you said, maybe it's more profound, the technique that she follows.
Yeah.
I'm curious to just to understand how it is.
I mean, because you are saying it's a more profound thing. So I found Anapanasati for me it's more suitable.
Okay.
Even though I took the initiation into that technique,
Yeah.
I went to France all the way from not France. There's a place called Nice in France
Yeah, city.
city. So it's so there I got initiated,
Okay.
but then I found Anapanasati more effective. Different people have different take on it. Everybody will have their own kind of suitable technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I found Anapanasati is more suitable. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like it depends upon who we are and
yeah,
what the technique we like we connected to.
yeah.
So yeah, it's quite interesting to know that you said like in dairy industry,
Mm,
people they are vegetarians since long time,
yeah.
and they don't know the fact that the cruelty in dairy industry is especially more than the cruelty involved in even the meat industry itself, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, yes.
Could you please like explain a little bit on that
Yeah.
from your point of view?
Sure, sure. So first of all, the eating meat is definitely impacting your mental and emotional and your physical well-being,
Okay.
right? So as you know, I mean, whoever into meditation,
Yeah.
they understand what is mental plane and the emotional energy plane and in the physical plane.
Yeah.
So when something is not good
Yeah.
in your thoughts, the mental plane,
Yeah.
that is going to create the blocks in your energy body, which is in the energy plane, and that is causing the issues, diseases in your physical body. But people think that all the physical issues are because of some physical reasons,
Yeah.
but it is coming from the mental plane, mental thing. And coming back to this uh, dairy, right? So I'll give one simple example. Cow, as per my knowledge, it's the lifetime of a cow is about 15 years.
Yeah.
But because of this dairy industry,
Yes.
so they are artificially, they make the cows pregnant with artificial insemination and so many other things. They put directly the hand into the,
Uterus of the
yeah, uterus of the cow, and then they make it artificially pregnant, and then make to give the birth to cows and to get the milk, right? Only when they give the birth to the cows, then they will give the milk. So because of this process, right? So up until 6 years they will give the milk, and after 6 years they won't give any milk. So for this dairy industry guys, those cows are no longer useful. So what do? They send it to the slaughterhouses.
Of course, yeah.
So even though in India, people think that in India you get all the Himsa milk and very, the milk is taken with love. It is very, fraction of people they do that. Not everybody, because of the demand in India and everywhere throughout the world, right? Because of the demand, they have to extract a lot of milk. To do that, the only way is to do the artificially, do all these things, and after 6 years they have to send it to slaughterhouse. That's why India is the highest the beef or the meat exporter.
Wow.
This is because of the dairy industry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, nobody kind of acknowledges the fact that where this why we are exporting a lot of meat from India. This is the reason, and you see there's so many. In my childhood days, we used to eat sweets and whatever the milk related items, dishes, only during the festivals. Now everybody is buying every day, and in the name of fitness and proteins and everything. So people eat a lot of milk products and also the meat, and it is causing not just cruelty towards the animal, but also global warming, and it is actually indirectly it is impacting you and me and whoever is all the human kingdom. This is a problem, and also emotionally people are so disturbed. So many people have the I'm just explaining how it impacts eating meat and eating this cruelty based product. So some people they think that, okay, why am I getting angry and why I'm feeling so sad? Where it is coming from? even though they have,
you get.
yeah, what you eat, you know, whatever you think, you become that. Whatever you eat, you become that. So that's what I found it. I'm not a scientist, but so many researchers have kind of concluded this an element of uh, issues are caused by the eating this food which is not so natural. Okay, and maybe uh, uh, it is because when a animal is cut, right, so it is not welcoming, right, it won't, nobody wants to get killed,
Of course,
right. So this animal, when somebody is going to cut, and they feel the fear, that fear is kind of spread across the body, across each and every cell of that animal flesh, and you eating that, you are getting the fears. So when you give the fears, you get the fears. Whatever you give, you get that. So this is a simple truth, simple fact that you need to know, right?
And
so,
yes, Liana, as you said, even in the milk industry, when we separate the cow from his or her mother, the cow, what the feeling that she will undergo with the separated nurse, and when we consume that milk,
yes,
and when unknowingly we don't know, like unconsciously we become sad sometimes, we become stressed and all. It is also because of the milk things that we are intaking.
exactly,
Not only the meat, as you said, when the cows are going into the slaughterhouse, when they are going to get killed, but even with this milk also, it's going to cause us tremendous amount of impact, isn't it?
Absolutely, you're spot on, Arpita. You're spot on, and I fully agree with that. And the thing is, I'm not really kind of pointing out the vegetarians here. They are very good because they are in the path of spirituality. They are in the path of compassion, but they are not directly witnessing this cruelty involved.
Information is not there.
Information is not there. So they need to understand, they need to get educated more by themselves. Nobody needs to, there are a lot of information available on the internet everywhere. You can go through, and uh, if you type how plant-based food is going to help this world, so you will get to know so many researches. And I feel earlier sattvic food means vegetarian, but now I feel sattvic food means complete plant-based, not involving any dairy products either.
Understand?
Yeah.
Mind opening, and a lot of eye opening information that you shared.
Yes.
And
So we can also kind of talk about some people using the animal products unknowingly, even
that we need to point out.
So some people, they for the comforts, right, it's good. I mean, you need to make sure that you wearing the comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes, because for your body to take, if you want to to take care of your body, you need to have all those comforts, all those luxuries, but you can have everything without harming the animals. So even the vegetarians, they wear leather shoes, leather belts,
Exactly.
and leather handbags.
True.
And I was listening to one of the person, snake catcher. Okay, is one of our Telugu film industry actor. So these people, there are some snake uh, catchers. What do? They catch, they do some kind of shows using the snakes. Okay, they go to each and every house. They ask people to come and put the milk, it will be good, and all those things. So they make the snake to drink the milk, and they do the show, and they kind of do like a magic and thing. And they, after going from that house little bit away, they just reverse the snake and then just take out that milk. because it's just a kind
Because
of a,
snake never drinks milk.
yeah, it doesn't digest also. So it just, you have to, they just
God.
take out everything, and they do like that hundreds of times,
No.
and this snake will be tied, and after few times
Yeah.
they uh, take the skin
Yeah.
of the snake
Mm-hmm.
when it is alive,
Yeah.
and then they sell it for thousands of, you know,
Oh my God. So these
rupees
are all
or,
unknown facts that you are bringing out to light.
yes, yes, there's so many. I mean, people, they think that, oh, there's a snake and it's a divine thing, let's
Yeah.
give some milk. But
Yeah.
actually, first of all, snakes, they don't digest the milk.
True.
And secondly, it is not a divine thing. It
Yeah.
is like torturing snakes. Okay.
Okay.
And in this universe,
Hmm.
in this world, every living being has a purpose.
True.
Has a purpose. Except humans,
Mhm.
every living being
Yeah.
is helping this world. This ecological balance is happening uh, because of the all the animals and birds, insects. I keep telling about this in all my sessions.
Yeah.
Even the smallest creatures,
Yeah.
earthworms, they do lot of work
Mm.
for agriculture.
Of course. Yeah.
So they create the drainage system.
Of
You
course.
can imagine. Can you imagine the earthworm?
Yeah.
How small it is. The way it walks, very slowly.
Impressive.
Yeah, the snails.
Yeah.
But they make the drainage system
Of course.
to, and also ants
Yeah.
and honeybees. They
Okay.
pollinate. If they don't pollinate, that's it. You can't farm any agriculture, and you will not have the food.
Yeah. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
Einstein, I think he used to say, if there are
Yes.
no bees, within 4 days, the world is going to collapse, and we are going to, suffer and
Exactly.
die.
Exactly. Such a great scientist.
Yeah.
He told not just about this, right? He also spoke about importance of vegetarianism.
Yeah.
So if you want to create the harmony
True,
in
true.
this world, you have to become a plant based.
Yeah. He itself was a vegetarian.
Yes, is all the. I came to know that so many singers, artists, they know, like, they understand. So that's why they go on plant based diet, and they never eat
Yeah.
meat. So
And,
so there are there are so
Steve
many.
Jobs also, he's a
Yes,
vegan. Even I hear like raw vegan also, he wanted to become at one point.
yes,
But yeah, as you said,
yes,
all
yes.
the brainy fellows are like,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
True.
But yeah, so you said about snakes, torture, leather products.
Mm.
What else are there? I know like woolen wears are there.
Woolen, yeah, yeah. So see, this woolen and also some of the jackets,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there will be feathers inside of the jacket.
Oh yeah,
So they clearly mention
yeah.
in the in the description of that, whatever the fabric, whatever that product,
Yeah.
they say that um, they are plucked alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Why is it so? Like, why they have to be?
I don't know. I don't know the reasons, but basically they keep that feathers into the jacket so that we can feel
Okay. Comfort
comfort and warm
Yeah.
during the winters. But there are many other, using the cotton also. There are many other ways. You don't need to torture the animals.
True.
You don't need to torture and
Mm-hmm.
so-called we kind of compassionate people, animal lovers,
Mm-hmm.
do all these kind of tortures to the animals.
Yeah.
They call themselves animal lovers, just loving for
Dogs and cats in
cats.
their house.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how can you love one animal and kill another one and torture
True.
another one? So which is not really good.
Yeah.
And there are so many benefits, right? So I heard, I've read somewhere that Bill Clinton, he had cancer and he became plant-based. He
Oh, okay.
diet, and then he kind of reversed his cancer. Maybe part of the remedy, maybe not entire. And I also seen one of the guy here in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm into a group called UK Vegan thing. There so many people post.
Okay.
That guy was a kind of following a religion where meat eating is kind of everyday thing for them.
Okay.
And he had cancer, and he said the first thing it cured his cancer is turning into vegan diet.
Oh my God.
So, and he could reverse his thing, and there's so many things
Yeah.
you can reverse: the sugar,
Mhm.
I mean diabetes. Here it is called, in India they call it as sugar. So diabetes and BP and so many other things you can reverse when you follow this wonderful vegan diet, healthy
Okay.
diet. Yeah.
And another point that I have to quote here is,
Hmm.
so when we say about veganism and vegan food,
Mm.
people have generally a mindset that it means like fake meat,
Mm.
and then making everything artificially,
Mm.
and they feel like veganism means it's sort of going to bring them again some more diseases into their life.
Yes. Yeah. So.
And how would you think upon this? What are all
Mm.
the food that you eat in your
So
day-to-day life?
basically, when you are compassionate, when you are aware, when you meditate, you get the awareness.
True.
Okay. With that awareness, you will listen to your body.
Okay.
Okay. If your body will protest with some of the foods.
Okay.
For example, I eat lot of let's say ginger, even though it is a vegetarian plant based.
Okay.
And if anything in moderate is good,
Yeah.
right? If you are overeating, and the body will protest, and it will tell you in terms of gastric problems, or one or the other issue, right? So that you need to understand. So for that you need to develop the awareness. So when you develop this awareness, automatically you'll start listening to it, and you will only eat the healthy pranic food.
Okay.
So I agree to some extent. Once people they turn into vegan, I mean, I will be honest here, when I turned into vegan,
Yeah.
I had a lot of cravings, even though I became vegan for compassionate reasons.
Yeah.
Compassionate, being compassionate towards the animals.
Yeah.
But I had so many cravings towards the sweets, so I ended up eating a lot of sugary items. Okay, and I put on weight. Let me, be honest here. But then I kind of, coming into my awareness, and then realized that this is not the way. Then I slowly reduced.
Okay.
And within vegan also, in every food, right? So you have two options. You want to eat junk, or you want to eat healthy.
Yeah.
And if you want to eat once in a while, you are going out, it's okay. You are still not harming the animals. And at the same time, you shouldn't be harming yourself. So there are a lot of food available, lot of food options available in plant-based diet. Nature, according to the region, location, wherever you are, it gives such kind of foods which is suitable for you. So even if you see, in summers you get mangoes, in winters you get certain kind of foods, certain kind of fruits, right? So according to the season, according to the region, so you get the food. But because of the globalization and everything, we just kind of messed up everything. Slowly we'll get there. For me, as a ferocious meat eater, I transformed myself. I turned into plant-based, and I'm thinking about this living healthy lifestyle. So everybody will eventually turn into this compassionate lifestyle. Everybody will turn into it's bound to happen. So otherwise nature will in due course it will take its own actions. And you are seeing it, right? You are seeing earthquakes and floods. So many things are happening, storms, and so many things are happening. It's because of that. So this is what I would say. There are processed food which you can avoid. Try as much as possible. First thing is not to harm the animals. Any living being, because every living being is helping you, supporting you. You are not doing anything towards any living being. Only the human kingdom is depending on everything. Okay, they are happy on their own. We are interfering in their life. So there is no interference here. No interference in others. Do you interference in your neighbor's life? No, right? In the same way, so no interference in animal kingdom. Okay. So it is very important. And if you talk about more spiritual way,
Yeah.
so everything is a soul,
True.
right? Yeah.
Even plants, right? Like, because when we say about this,
Hmm.
we should not harm living beings, then
Hmm.
people are putting questions like, then what about plants
Hmm.
and grasses, everything?
Hmm.
How do you look into this
So
point?
basically, in my opinion,
Yeah.
uh, with my experience,
Mm-hmm.
we should do the minimum possible
Mm.
harm towards
Creature.
nature, creatures, or anything,
Okay.
any food or anything. We should try
Yeah.
the maximum possible,
Mm.
and we
Okay.
should try the minimum possible wastage. Anything.
Okay.
So when you are kind of into this spiritual journey, first, as I said, I was a ferocious meat eater.
Yeah.
Then I became a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Now I'm turned into plant based.
Uh-huh.
Now within plant based,
Yeah.
I stopped eating processed food.
Okay.
I was eating processed.
Exactly.
And slowly you will go there, you will get there, and there is something, and one day you will live on prana.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's so many
Becoming a
people.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, uh, I won't say that everybody to become you know uh, prana based.
Yeah.
on
Not immediately. at
it
least.
won't happen overnight.
Definitely.
Even I'm not living on prana now, right? So I'm still eating food.
Yeah.
So the answer is minimum possible cruelty
Okay.
towards anything. Okay.
Yeah.
No cruelty, first of all.
Okay.
So nobody can be 100% vegan. For example, you are traveling in a train. In train, so many things
Leather bags and leather stuff.
leather things will be there in the train, right? So on in the car also, for the tires they use some kind of material which is of leather. Okay. So you need to. There are some vegan,
Yeah.
complete vegan cars are coming.
Yeah.
So it is, everybody is kind of evolving, right? It's a process of evolution. So
Exactly.
as you evolve, so these things slowly, you will understand.
Got you. Yeah.
So you don't, for example, some people they also comment, tiger eats, lion eats.
Yeah.
Okay, the lion is naked.
Yeah.
Why don't you roam on the
We do
roads naked?
everything, whatever line.
Yeah, do everything whatever line does. So it's like a foolishness to compare,
Of course.
comparing oranges with apples.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be doing that comparison. But
Okay.
even there is a fact in that. So plants also have some prana in it.
Oh yeah.
So
So it's an evolution, as you said.
yes,
Even giving torture to the plant is not acceptable. But yeah, we have to go step by step. Now maybe I am in a plant and eating all sort of plants. Tomorrow I may become a fruitarian, eating only
yes,
fruits,
yeah,
and then going to become a waterarian or breatharian.
yes,
So we have we can't determine this is how universe functions with
yes,
our small knowledge.
yes,
We might become
agreed. Yes,
live without anything. Yeah.
yes, 100%. You are right.
So,
Yes.
yeah, superb. Was nice discussion. And the last point before finishing this, honey is also something that we need to aware, because as we were discussing all the products,
Yeah.
honey is also something that we are unaware that because vegetarians are using that, considering that as a vegetarian product,
Yeah.
but it's actually it's coming out of cruelty as well.
Yeah.
We have to kill the bees, or at least chase them away and take their food and eat it. How come it becomes a non-violent thing? And also while taking the honey, the bees might die, so it can't be 100% cruelty free.
Yes.
Yeah, so vegetarian has to agree upon this point. And yeah, so and then many other products, like even in wine manufacturing,
Yeah.
they use egg products,
And something related to fish
albumin,
also, I guess.
fish oil or some sort of thing
Yeah.
to purify the wine.
Yes.
Beer, same.
Yeah.
And then sugar industry, especially if it is a sugar cane sugar. When you take the juice out of sugar cane, it is going to be a bit darker in color.
Yeah.
In order to take that dark color, you have to put something called char, bone char,
Bone char.
and that is coming out of the bone of the cows or whatever the animals.
Yeah.
You have to put it so that it is going to absorb those impurities from the sugarcane juice,
Yeah.
and then it gives you the white crystals.
Yeah.
So yeah, so these are all the things that I am noticing now. Maybe still I am going to discover something else in the
Yes.
future.
Yeah.
So being a vegan means not like giving 100% of solutions to everything.
Yes.
It's like to becoming the perfect things.
Mm.
And yeah, so yes, eventually to become a fully non-violent being if it is possible. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I mean, even in beers, there are vegan beers are coming.
Okay.
Okay. Honey, you have maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the properties may be different.
Yeah.
So, there is cruelty involved in all of these things, whatever the products you said.
Yeah.
So, you try to find the alternatives.
True. Yeah.
Okay. So don't just say that. People think that there are no alternatives at all. Some of the people, they don't even know there are plant-based milks available.
Oh yeah.
They don't even know. Oh,
True,
what?
yeah.
Like I was telling to one of my colleague,
Yeah.
I'm a vegan. I don't drink milk products.
Okay.
Oh, then don't you drink tea? I said, yeah, I drink tea. So how do you? What kind of milk you use? I said plant-based. What
Okay.
plant-based milk? They don't even know.
Okay,
And
yeah. They thought maybe they have to grind the entire plant and then make it.
So there's so many, it's like I'm not really kind of
True. Yeah. Even
pointing
before
out
the
or
tea, yes.
blaming them,
True. Yeah.
but they are not aware. So when this is also important that as a as a vegan and
Mhm.
as vegans, we should kind of explain to the people that there are so many options available,
True.
and we should convince people with compassion, not with
Aggressiveness.
not with aggressiveness.
Okay.
Okay. So that is what my way of doing it, but some people may be choosing a different way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, even for me to become a vegan, meditation helped me a lot.
Mm.
So maybe meditation could be a solution
Yes.
for the people those who find, some people are there, they really wanted to become a vegan,
Mhm.
but then it stops because they really got addicted to something and they don't want to, leave things
Mm.
like cheese or something that is extremely addictive because of the casein present in it.
Yes.
It the brain is going to get addicted to that hormone in the
Exactly.
milk.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Meditation. See,
Mm.
with meditation,
Yeah.
you are not only stopping what you call cruelty towards animals, but also cruelty towards yourself.
Ourselves, yeah. Because
Yeah.
what we give, we
Yeah.
receive it confirm. It's sure. It's a fact of the universe.
Yes, with meditation, because I was like blaming myself. I was like kind of saying I don't have this lifestyle, that lifestyle. I was, blaming everybody, and I was like cursing myself. I became kind to myself.
Okay.
Then I became kind to towards every living being. So that transformation happens only with meditation.
Through
Yeah.
meditation, we understand that we are everything,
Yes.
and there is no two things.
Yeah.
So obviously, we don't harm others, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Super.
Yeah.
Even I am practicing medicine. Currently, I feel those things and all time to time,
Yes.
becoming like no thought, being in the no thought state,
Yes.
getting connected with every creature around me.
Yeah.
So I started, feel those things.
Yes.
So yeah, I would definitely want to continue practicing this Anapanasati. Every
Yes.
day I meditate at least 1 hour 30 minutes
Yes.
according to my age. And I feel like my life is now completely changed.
I could see it within few years.
Exactly.
I could see it, and anybody who wants success in their financial life, personal life, professional life, any kind of in any aspects, it will give you the success. It will give you the peace. It will give you the compassion. It will give you the harmony.
Exactly.
It will give you the happiness.
Yeah.
That is the solution for everything. And if you want to stop, what do you call the violence toward the which we are seeing in this world will come to an end if everybody is practicing meditation.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Super. Eye-opening it was.
Yes.
So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, Anna.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a wonderful talk with you in this beautiful see the beautiful lake and the beautiful mountains.
True.
Amazing place. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure is mine.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
yeah, of course, yeah. We will meet again and again, and we need your wisdom not only regarding veganism. I know you have a lot of experience in terms of manifestation or
Mm.
making your life in your own way, which you
Yes.
wanted, making the more most reality possible.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you so much, friends, for watching us. And yeah, if you want to have any if you have any questions or doubts regarding vegan food, just go into my page, Spiritual Ukulele Vegan in Instagram, YouTube. I post food, vegan food. So you got to go no wrong at all. So yeah, and thanks so much. Signing off. Bye bye.